Welcome to Baugan Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Baugan Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 103. Let's go! Beginner. All right. Hello, and welcome to the program. My name is Kyle, and I am here with you for class number 103. And we will get started today with a review of class number 102. And you may recall, maybe you remember, you may recall that yesterday we were talking about was and were. I asked a lot of questions. I said, were the Beatles popular in the 60s? And with long, full answers, you can say, yes, the Beatles were popular in the 60s. Were computers important in the 1990s? Yes. Computers were important in the 1990s. Were computers invented in the 1920s? Pues yo creo que no. No, computers weren't invented in the 1920s. Now, was Cervantes Spanish? Yes, Cervantes was Spanish. Yes. Was Tom Cruise born in Spain? No, Tom Cruise wasn't born in Spain. Was Franco born in Spain? Yes, Franco was born in Spain. Was Bisbal on the radio a lot 4 years ago? Singing. Was he singing on the radio a lot 4 years ago? Yes, he was. He was on the radio. He was singing. Well, his music was playing a lot on the radio 4 years ago. Was he on the radio yesterday? Sí, supongo. I suppose. Yes, he was on the radio yesterday. Was Bisbal on Vaughan radio yesterday? No. No, he wasn't on Vaughan radio yesterday. Was he on my program last week? No, he wasn't. No, Kyle, he wasn't on your program last week. Was football popular in Madrid in the 1970s? Yes, football was popular in Madrid in the 1970s. Was I on the radio yesterday? Yes, you were on the radio yesterday. Was tortilla popular last year? Tortilla, yes. Tortilla was popular last year. I could say Spanish omelet. I don't know why, but I say tortilla, even in English, personally. Spanish omelet, if you prefer, if you want to be truly English, I suppose. All right, now we can advance. We can move on to, well, still reviewing, but practicing our translation list. Let's go ahead with translation list number 29. Translation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for translation list number 29. This is a review. This should be no problem because yesterday, in class number 102, we saw this structure, right? No problem. Number 1, ese hombre es feo. That man is ugly. That man is ugly. So remember, when I say the Spanish, I want you to say the English out loud. Number 2, ¿de dónde es tu profesor? Where is your teacher from? Where is your teacher from? From. Cerrando la boca. Eso es muy importante. From. Where is your teacher from? Number 3. Estos son los libros de mi profesor. These are my teacher's books. These are my teacher's books. Number 4. El azul es de Pepe. El azul. It seems that we have several options. We are choosing from a limited set of options here. Pues cuál? El azul. Es el azul. The blue one. The blue one is Pepe's. The blue one is Pepe's. El azul es de Pepe. The blue one is Pepe's. Number 5. El de ella es el que está allí. El de ella. Hers is the one, el que está allí, over there. Hers is the one over there. Hers is the one over there. It's a little bit further. It's far and I can't see it. It's no sé exactamente dónde, pero está allí. It's over there. Number 6. Estás equivocado. You're wrong. You're wrong. Estás equivocado. Yes. You're wrong. The opposite, you're right. Tienes razón. We don't say you have reason. Tienes razón. No. You're right. You're right. You're wrong. You're right. You're wrong. English is important. Am I right? Yes, you're right. Of course, you're right. The Beatles still perform together. Am I right? No, Kyle, you're wrong. Paul McCartney still performs. Am I right? Yes, you're right. Yes, he does. Tienes razón. Es verdad. Yes, you're right. He still performs. I'm right. To be right and to be wrong. ¿Estás equivocado? You're wrong. Number 7. Esto es para aquella gente. This is for those people. This is for those people. This is for those people. Number 8. La casa de Antonio es muy grande. Antonio's house is very big. Antonio's house is very big. Number 9. Estos problemas son fáciles. These problems are easy. These problems are easy. Number 10. Están muy cansados. Ellos. Yo también estoy muy cansado. I'm very tired. Y ellos están muy cansados. They are with the contraction. They're very tired. Tired. Okay, they're very tired. No, tired, eso no vale. Tired. Tire, que es pneumático. Tire. There are 4 tires on my car. Tire, but then we say tired. Cansado. Están muy cansados. They're very tired. They are, with the contraction, they're very tired. Number 11. La primera parte es bastante difícil. The first part is quite difficult. The first part is quite difficult. And finally, number 12. París es una ciudad muy famosa. Paris is a very famous city. It's true. Paris is a very famous city. All right. I hope you did well. I hope that you did well on the translation list. It is time now to move on to our word of the day. Word of the day. Yes, the word of the day today is the verb to avoid. Evitar. To avoid. To avoid. Every day I avoid. Yesterday I avoided. To avoid something. I'm trying to avoid getting sick. If I get sick, if I lose my voice, I'll have problems. So I'm trying to avoid getting sick while I'm doing this show. I'm trying to avoid catching a cold during the recording of these programs for the 4.0, the radio show. I'm trying to avoid getting sick. Okay? To avoid with the V, avoid. So I like that V. You know I like the V. And it's very important to pronounce the V properly, not avoid. Yes or no? Avoid. Okay? Very good. Now, moving on to class number 103, was and were. So, here, practicing with some negative answers. So I will ask you some questions and then give me the answer. Was your mother born in England? No, my mother wasn't born in England. Was she? Was she born in England? No, she wasn't. Was she born in Japan? No, my mother wasn't born in Japan. Where was she born? She was born in Spain. Okay. Was I born in Spain? No, you weren't, Kyle. No, you weren't. Was Fitz born in Spain? No, he wasn't. Was David Waddell born in Spain? No, he wasn't. He wasn't born in Spain. Was Iker Casillas on the radio with me yesterday? Here on the show. Iker Casillas. Was he? No, he wasn't. He wasn't on the radio with me yesterday. Oh, Manolo Escobar. Was he Canadian? Was Manolo Escobar Canadian? No, he wasn't. He wasn't Canadian. Was Julio Iglesias born in Canada? No, Kyle. Julio Iglesias wasn't born in Canada. Were the Beatles born in Spain? No, the Beatles weren't born in Spain. Julio Iglesias wasn't born in Canada, and the Beatles weren't born in Spain. They weren't born in Canada either. They were born in England. Was I a famous Formula One driver 3 years ago? Formula One, F1, like me and Alonso and Schumacher. Was I among those people? Was I famous? Was I a famous Formula One driver 3 years ago? No. No, I wasn't. Was I on the radio 10 years ago? Vaughn Radio. No, Kyle, you weren't on Vaughn Radio 10 years ago. Was Vaughn Radio popular 10 years ago? No, Vaughn Radio wasn't popular. It didn't exist 10 years ago. So was and were, no problem. But regardless, we will review this tomorrow. Let's move on now to our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. All right, the vocabulary of the day are 5 words of vocabulary. The first word, lluvia. Rain. It's raining. Está lloviendo. It's raining. La lluvia. Rain. Segundo, as in on the clock. Second. Well, a second in terms of time, second, but also first and second. First, second. Después. También entonces. Then. My tongue is out. Then. The TH. Remember, you have to stick out your tongue. Hay que sacar la lengua with the TH sound. Then. Creer. To believe. Do you believe in ghosts? Ghosts, fantasmas. Do you believe in ghosts? No, I don't believe in ghosts. Or maybe you do. Maybe, yes, I do believe in ghosts. Some people believe in ghosts and other people don't. Do you believe? Do you believe in ghosts? Cubrir, the last word, cubrir, the verb to cover. Again with a V, cover, cover. Every day I cover. Yesterday I covered. Cubrir, the verb to cover. Okay. Now, moving on to the last part of the class. Ask me, pregúntame. Now I would like you to form the questions, okay? Ask me if I was on the radio yesterday. Kyle, were you on the radio yesterday? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I was on the radio yesterday. Ask me if I was born in a small town. Kyle, were you born in a small town? Yes, I was. Yes, I was born in a small town. Ask me if my brother was born in the same town. Kyle, was your brother born in the same town? Yes, he was. My brother was born in the same town. My brother and I were born in a small town called Digby. Digby, Nova Scotia, Canada, on the Atlantic coast. Ask me if it was hot yesterday. Kyle, was it hot yesterday? No, it wasn't hot yesterday. Ask me if it was cold last winter. Kyle, was it cold last winter? Yes, it was cold last winter. Ask me if it was cold in Canada last February. Kyle, was it cold was it cold in Canada last February? Yes, it was cold in Canada last February. Ask me if I was tired when I got home last night. Kyle, were you tired? Tired. Remember, tired. Were you tired when you got home last night? Yes, I was tired when I got home last night. Very good. Good job. Well done. Good job today, students. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to finish because I have to take a break, get a glass of water here, and I'll be back in a few minutes for the intermediate part of the program. See you then. Bye-bye.